And this is where my heart's gonna be like a little broken and a little torn. Just honestly, how dare you? Hi guys, welcome back to Vlogmas and welcome to a video that I have been planning for months. As you guys can tell by the title, we are going to be doing a full face using like smaller brands that not a lot of people like know about and that I feel like should be more known. And if they are known, I feel like they should just be more heavily supported. I do feel like, why not support the littler guys who are still just holding on to a dream? These influencers, because a lot of them are influencers, they start out literally just like I am right now in my bedroom, and they have these beautiful brands and you can tell that so much thought actually goes into them. So that's why today I'm going to be sharing with you guys the brands that I feel like you should be supporting this holiday season. If you guys want to shop makeup, if you guys want to shop brushes, if you guys want to shop lashes, if you guys want to shop skincare, all that, that's what we're gonna do today. I'm really excited. I have Laura Lee Los Angeles in front of me. I have Dominique Cosmetics in front of me. I have EVO in front of me. I have Lunar Beauty in front of me. I have smaller brands as well, and I'm just so excited. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with my EVO Beauty oil. I love this oil so much. My winter skin has been going through it, and when I tell you that this has been such a savior for me, you guys, like literally such a savior. Also guys, I do have codes for you, and if I don't have a code, I have like special little like offers for you guys that I can give you, because I know I'm well aware that when you shop small, you do shop more pricey because they just have smaller margins. But I do have coupon codes, so no worries there. I'm gonna use this spray from Dominique Cosmetics. I love Dominique Cosmetics. If you guys don't know what Dominique Cosmetics is, it is a makeup brand, and it is founded by none other than Kristen Dominique. She is an OG YouTuber. She was one of the first ever Ipsy stylists, I feel, and she's just been in the game for such a long time. And I do have a code with Dominique Cosmetics. It is right over here. I'll pop it right over here. I don't want to mess it up, but I really love this spray, guys. I also love the primer, but I do not know where the primer is. This is the Dominique Cosmetics Ultra Hydrating Fine Mist. I love this to prime with and to set with and just like refresh my makeup, but it's such an amazing product. One of my favorite things about her brand is that there's positive messaging in every single product. By the way, I'm using the Undone Unfoundation Matte Tint. I really like this guy, and this is a smaller brand too, if you guys haven't heard of it. I did find it at Target, but it is like a smaller brand, and I've tried a couple of their products and I super love them. Okay, so my complexion is basically done. I really want to get into these brushes, you guys, because I've been dying to get into these brushes. So these are the brand new Laura Lee Los Angeles brushes, which I'm so excited about. I literally just took one out, and you guys, it's literally the softest thing. What is this one? This is the L36. This is the biggest blending brush I've ever seen. Like, it's almost the size of my eye. I have huge eyes. So I'm actually really excited to use these brushes because I love Laura Lee Los Angeles brushes. I'm gonna go ahead and take out a couple of face brushes because I'm really excited to try out the face brushes too. And honestly, you guys, just like the shape of them and like the way that these are so ridiculously pretty. Now, as for the eyeshadow palette we are going to play with, I actually have the brand new Laura Lee Los Angeles. I think this is the Whimsical Nudes because I bought the whole collection. So this is, again, the Whimsical Nudes, which I'm so excited about, you guys. This looks so ridiculously pretty. This is what she looks like. She's honestly stunning. Like, I love the green in here, and it is very much like a fall collection. It has like nice like foliage vibes to it, which is so nice and so right up my alley. But the thing is, you guys, I have so many palettes. I have also the Dominique Cosmetics Essential palette, which this looks like a dream. And this is what I'm talking about with Dominique Cosmetics, her messaging, you guys. Like, literally, as you open this little pamphlet part, it says beauty inside and out, and she always has like these little messages on all of her packaging, and it's so nice, and it's such a nice positive reminder. So this is what the palette looks like. Honestly, I'm a packaging slore, and she gets it. Like, I love this packaging already. And again, it says beauty inside and out. We have 5 shimmers, 5 mattes, and this is very much like an essentials palette. Absolutely stunning. Like, I feel like I'm gonna be so obsessed with this palette. But here's the thing, you guys. I also have my Lunar Beauty 12 Days of Lunar palette, which I made myself because I bought the advent calendar that turns into a palette. I'm not joking, you guys. Like, how sick does that sound? This is the way I laid it out. I'm so obsessed with the shimmers. And again, it's giving very like fall foliage, but very like, I don't know how to explain it, but very ethereal fall foliage, which when you see the packaging, like it just gives that. So I don't know which palette I'm gonna be using. I might use a mixture of all of them, you guys, because I'm honestly just so obsessed with all of them. I also, before I forget, I do have a coupon code with Lunar Beauty. I will pop it up right here. I love Lunar Beauty products so much, you guys. I'm obsessed with the lip oils. I'm obsessed with so many things Lunar Beauty. I can't even put it into words. I repurchased both bundles of brushes, which I didn't buy them because they're not good anymore. I literally have had these for a year and they're still great. I bought them because I want more. I'm trying to see which palette has like a transition shade that I'm like, I need. I'm definitely gonna have to go with the Dominique Cosmetics palette. I'm gonna go in with Compassion. I'm actually gonna quickly put on a Lunar Beauty lip oil. I'm gonna go with Love Me. I love Lunar Beauty lip oils, you guys. These are so ridiculously good and they're so hydrating. I am definitely gonna try this shimmer, which is so cute because this is actually called Manny, and it's so sweet because I think the palette before the 12 Days of Lunar, he actually had a shade named Laura in it, and it's such a pretty shade, and I just love how Laura kind of like returned the favor. And these are absolutely stunning. Look at that pigmentation. Like it literally looked like I dipped my finger in gold, and it translated on the eyeball. Just honestly, how dare you? So far, this is a stunning palette, period. I really want to go into the Dominique Cosmetics Essential palette because you guys, I am looking at Que Linda, and it's this gorgeous gold that is in the center, and I really want to just like place more sparkles on this look. So I'm going to top that Laura Lee shade with Que Linda by Dominique Cosmetics just to add a little something. And look at that. They're playing well together, as they do in real life, which is actually really cute. Their episode of Full Coverage where Chris and Dominique was a guest on Laura Lee and Manny MUA's podcast, and they were so sweet. They were so funny. They were so cute. I'm obsessed with Full Coverage, by the way. I don't know if anybody else from the Full family is like watching. We love them. We adore them. They're so funny. Now, I am really wanting to like deepen up this look. I'm gonna grab this Laura Lee Los Angeles brush. This is the L37, and I am going to grab Fearless from Dominique Cosmetics and focus this so much in my outer corner. Chris and Dominique eyeshadow palettes are so beautiful and so beginner friendly. So we're basically done with the eyes. We're gonna move on to the complexion, and I am gonna go with my baby. This product I love so much. I don't know how many times I've talked about it on my channel, but you guys, I'm so obsessed with this palette. This is the Outer Dimension Contour Palette by Lunar Beauty. This is the only contour palette I think that you should buy these days, because I feel like contour palettes aren't really like a thing anymore, like if I'm being very honest with you. But this is a product you actually need though. I think this is so genius. This is just how you can tell that there was thought put into this product, and it wasn't just a stock item that somebody just slapped their name on to get your dollar. These are gorgeously formulated shades. One, the tones are perfection. Like I love the way that they are made. So you have your bronzers, your contour shades, and like your sculpting shades, and then you have your brightening powders. We love that. But then we have these two little guys right here, which are actually customizing shades. So you can make any of these shades either darker or lighter depending on the preference. So what I like to do is I like to grab a white sky with a little bit of yellow sky, just because I like my under eyes to be a lot brighter. And I'm going in with a Laura Lee Los Angeles brush, and you could see like just how smooth and like bright my under eyes look already. When I don't hit up the under eyes, I'll grab a Lunar Beauty brush. I would just kind of just do like a mixture, and then I clean up my like bronzer, my jawline. So you can customize each shade as you go, which just makes it so easy. And then you get this really helpful like huge mirror. I'm gonna go ahead and use the bronzer from the shade. So I like to use Tan Sky. And again, it's such a gorgeously formulated palette, you guys. A little bit goes such a long way, and his brushes are amazing, guys. They're very soft, they're very durable, like I said, and I just love his brushes so much. They're so nice. Also, the Lunar Beauty sponges are awesome. I went ahead and grabbed backups because these are so good, you guys. They're like perfect sponges. They don't soak up too much product. They get like the right amount of wet, and they blend your makeup out like to fill. Like they're so good. Let's move on to blush, and this is where my heart's gonna be like a little broken and a little torn because I am so obsessed with these brands, like when it comes to like their cheek products. I want to give an honorable mention to my EVO color sticks because they're so good. And you guys know that In a World is like my favorite all-time cream blush shade. When I did my first collaboration with EVO Beauty, that was the blush that I put in like my little package. These blush sticks are so good. They're color sticks. I use them mainly as blushes and lip products, but they're so good, guys. They can be used around the eyes. They can be used for anything. They're so good. And EVO is one of those brands. It literally started in a women's shelter while the CEO was in there just trying to get her life together after surviving domestic violence and being in a very abusive relationship. The CEO, Brandy, and I actually have a very good relationship. She's one of my closest and dearest friends. Brandy and I actually have something really exciting in the works that isn't necessarily EVO related, but I'm so excited. I cannot share it with you guys yet, but just know, guys, I love Brandy. I love EVO. I love the color sticks so much, and you guys should definitely check them out and just like stay tuned for the announcement. Now we are going to top off this look with the Larlie Los Angeles Blush Aesthetic palette. Like, I knew I was gonna like this palette, but I didn't know I was gonna love it so much. There is this gorgeous shade in here called Chateau Rose. I'm pretty sure is a dupe for the viral Dior blush. It's so beautiful. It's so perfect. It's like the perfect bubblegum pink, and I'm literally obsessed with it. I'm actually gonna apply it with a Larlie Los Angeles brush. This is the L31. I don't know if you guys can see, like, look how beautiful that blush is. Like, it's so beautiful. It's so stunning. And her blush formula, to die for. This isn't my like favorite blush palette. Like, if I really had to pick, guys, it's Mr. Manny MUA's, and it's not, you know, little sister. It's the OG. It's the original. So this is the Moon Prism blush palette. This I've had for like almost 3 years. This was my first Lunar Beauty purchase, and after this I was like, I'm going to get everything Lunar Beauty from this point forward because I'm going to need it, and that's exactly how it went down. So I got this and his lip glosses, and his lip glosses also fire bomb. Get them. But this shade Pink Moon, you guys can see it's like the one I use the most. This is like the perfect come alive blush color because this you can layer on to any other blush or wear it on its own, and it's actually like literally stunning. And this palette is so pretty. If you're a blush girl, if you're like in need of blush and you're like, I don't know what blush to buy, get a palette and get this one or get Larlie's. For my lips, I'm going to use a lip liner from Dominique Cosmetics. I love her lip liners. She has this amazing magic capability of making retractable mechanical lip liners that don't dry out. So I thought I got nudie, but I guess I didn't. I just got brown sugar and dulce, but I'm gonna use dulce. I love her lip liners. It's like a phenomenal formula, and they're angled, so they just really like flatter the lips so well, and her colors are so divine. So I'm gonna line my lips with dulce, and honestly I can use dulce to like literally fill in my lips and it would be a gorgeous color, don't get me wrong. But I really do want to give you guys like a variety of as many products as I can. So I do want to show you guys how gorgeous brown sugar is as well. And it's one of my absolute favorite lip liners. Like, it's so gorgeous. And with brown sugar, I'm only going to put this like on my Cupid's bow and on the lower side of my lip. Just literally in the center like that. Isn't that so pretty? Like, isn't that such a gorgeous shade? They complement each other so well. And like I said, guys, you could literally just fill in your lips with dulce and you'd be totally okay. But today we're not going to do that, because today we are going to go into my collab with EVO Beauty, and we're going to use Nancy. I still look at this collab I made, and I'm still like in such awe that I got to work with this brand and that they took a chance on me and that they still continue to take chances on me. And just so you guys know, my collab is still available. There's only a limited amount of quantity left, and once they're gone, guys, these are gone. They're never going to come back. I could tell you that so much love was put into these, not just on my end, but from the brand's end. And I'm going to use Nancy because I just feel like Nancy would really like pull this look together because of the eyes being so stately and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my lips with Nancy. I've done this combination before, guys, and it's one of my favorite lip combinations ever. And I super love the formula of these EVO products. Like, EVO products are known for being so hydrating, and while these were of a matte cream finish, they're so smooth, they're so creamy, and they wear so beautifully. think the only thing I have left to do is pop on Miss Stella. These are my favorite lashes from Lunar Beauty. These are so pretty. These are my Lunar Beauty babies. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these on, do a little something with my hair, and then we will come back. And we're basically all done. I like how this look is semi-giving Wednesday. I am so obsessed with this makeup look. Like, I love it so much. And I love even more that we were supporting smaller brands and just creators trying to make their dreams come true. And another thing I wanted to talk about, honorable mention, was the Dominique Cosmetics lipsticks. I love Dominique Cosmetics lipsticks. One of my favorite shade ever is Sweet Nectar. It's like the most gorgeous nude. It's so ridiculously stunning. So Dominique Cosmetics Sweet Nectar, honorable mention. You definitely need this. Definitely get your hands on this lipstick and on the lip liners from Dominique Cosmetics. Again, here's my code. Let's go ahead and start out with the Nudie number 2 by Mariaagloriaa Los Angeles. This is my favorite eyeshadow palette from hers, you guys. I love this eyeshadow palette so much. It is such a great dupe for the KKW. I think it was the Mom's Mattes or something like that. This has a nice mixture, plus it has the gorgeous mauve nudes. This is my favorite eyeshadow palette from Mariaagloriaa Los Angeles. Now from Lunar Beauty, I feel like he has a palette for every girl and every season and just every vibe. So the Lunar Beauty Strawberry Dream palette, this was my summer and spring palette. It is so good. And if you're somebody who like loves color, loves vibrancy, then definitely check out the Strawberry Dream palette by Lunar Beauty. It's so good and the formula is A1. Now, if you are a more, I don't want to be like gothy. Let's just put it this way. This is Eden and this is, I would say, the more Wednesday palette. If you guys watch Wednesday, you know what I'm talking about. This one, well, it has more of those like witchier, deeper, like bitten type of vampy colors, and I'm just so obsessed with the whole vibe of this. Anytime I play with it, I'm like, why don't I use you more? And then you have Nude Prism for the soft glam girly, that girly who's like, I don't like a lot of color, like I like to be just like in my nudes type of moment. This is actually the palette that I was telling you that has Laura in there, and Laura is one of my favorite shades actually. It's this stunning like rose gold shade. I'll actually go ahead and use a shimmer as my highlight just so I can show you guys just how beautiful these shimmers are. So I'm just gonna mix these first 3, which is typically what I do. I literally just run my brush through them. These shimmers are so ridiculously beautiful. They're so like creamy, they're like bouncy, they're so wet looking, they glisten. I like to use these as my highlight all the time. Like, this is the eyeshadow palette that I recommend to everybody. Like everybody. Like, look how that just juiced up my face so much. The Nude Prism by Lunar Beauty, everything. However, Nude Prism is not necessarily like my favorite eyeshadow palette, because if I had to gravitate towards ones that I could use every day, don't ask me why, because I don't know why, but it has to be Eternal Eclipse. Like, I love this palette so much. Like, I use this palette during the summer, I use it in the spring, I definitely get my use out of it in the winter because it has all these pretty cool tones. It has these gorgeous warm tones, and it has a row for your everyday. It has your row for your smoky eye. It has a mixture of some colors and some pops, but those really deep browns, those like burnt oranges. It's just a stunning palette, and for some reason, like, this is the palette that I gravitate to the most. Like, it's so beautiful. This one, you guys, it really is such a stunning palette. Like, this is another palette that I'm like, if I could just keep one more after Eternal Eclipse, it would probably be the Transition palette, because it's so beautiful. It is full of mattes, which I'm like, I love mattes. Like, I love a good matte, and these are the most perfect mattes. But I will say that the Moment eyeshadow palette was a vibe for me this summer. Like, I loved this palette so much. It has gorgeous blues, just stunning browns. Like, it's honestly like a very pretty palette. I already mentioned my coupon codes. Have I mentioned the giveaway? I don't think okay, so there's a giveaway. There's actually 2 giveaways. As I mentioned and as I showed you guys, this Lunar Beauty Advent Calendar was actually sent to me in PR. So the one you guys saw me use is mine. That's the one I use all the time. That's the one that I bought with my own money. But I did get another one, which I have no use for, you guys. And because we're in the holiday season, I want to keep in the holiday spirit and just pass this one onto somebody who's actually going to use it and actually get joy out of it and get to pop out the little boxes and create your own little palette, however you want to create it. I'm going to be giving this palette away along with another little thing, which is my EVO collab. And then you guys saw the Whimsical palette by Larly Los Angeles. This guy, I actually bought 2 bundles. So you're actually going to be receiving a brush set and a eyeshadow palette. And I'm also gonna throw in these Dominique Cosmetics lip liners. So all you have to do to enter this giveaway is like this video, comment down below the takeout emoji, and also go to my Instagram because I really want this giveaway to be for like my diehard followers. So if you're not already, go follow me on Instagram, or if you're already following me on Instagram, even better, I will recognize your face. Go ahead and let's leave some sparkles. Let's leave the sparkle emoji on my most recent picture, and I will know what you're talking about. And I'm going to pick 2 people who do all of those things, all of the above, and one of you guys are going to be winning the Lunar Beauty advent calendar, and another one is going to be winning the Larly Los Angeles products with the Dominique Cosmetics products. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, please remember to shop small. Please remember to support these brands. As somebody who has created businesses, like really small businesses, I could tell you getting those orders in, it's something that is so like surreal, and something that it's not just money, it's reassurance. It is such a compliment. It is so affirming that you are really making a difference and people are seeing it. And it's such a validation that you trying and you putting so much effort into actually like creating something, it's not going unseen. You know what I'm saying? It really does make a difference. So go ahead and shop small, check out these brands, use my coupon code, save your money, and please remember BBG, whether it is stunning lashes, stunning highlight, or all of the above, it is crazy what you deserve. I love you guys so much.